Primates are vastly diverse. The way they interact with their physical and social environment varies from primate to primate. Today, we will be focusing on 4 different primates. We would take you to the wild. However, we didn't have the budget for that. So we will take you to the zoo to observe and learn about the behavior and ecology of primates. Before we learn about the primates, let's review primate ecology and behavior. Primate ecology refers to the study of primates and their environment, including not only their habitat, but other primates and animals. Primates can inhabit many different types of environments. However, the majority of primates inhabit tropical and temperate forests. We'll talk about where each primate's habitat is and what effect this environment has on the primates.
The majority of larger primates are frugivores. They prefer fruit to leaves, and who can blame them? After all, fruits provide more sugars for energy. Some species are ripe fruit specialists, and they range far and wide in their search for fruit sources. Homo sapiens and primates' diets are scarcely relatable since Homo sapiens have altered our ecosystem to fit our caloric intake needs. The colobus is a well-adapted ape to its natural habitat. It has a specialized gut for processing leaves like cows with grass. It has 2 stomachs. Gorillas and muriqui have a specialized intestine that does a rear fermentation, so when they eat leaves, their stomachs extract some nutrients as well as their intestines, giving these primates a distinctive advantage in their habitats during fruit-barren times.
The orangutan, or Pongo pygmaeus, as it is known by its binomial, has a semi-solitary social organization and behavior, which is rare among the apes. This means adult males and independent adolescents of both sexes range alone, while adult females range with their independent and weaned offspring. Resident females live in discrete home ranges that overlap with other females, which could be their mothers or sisters. These smaller home ranges are encompassed by a larger home range with an adult male with which they naturally mate. The social structure of orangutans is, in some way, related to their body size and diet. Because of their large size, they have high caloric needs, and fruit is not uniformly available, spatially or temporally, in large enough amounts to allow permanent social groups. Orangutans are native to Malaysia and Indonesia and are currently found in the rainforests of Sumatra and Borneo, and also the Woodland Park Zoo. Orangutans are highly intelligent primates. A 2008 study of 2 orangutans at the Leipzig Zoo showed orangutans can use calculated reciprocity, which involves weighing the costs and benefits of gift exchanges and keeping track of these over time. At the Woodland Park Zoo, we had the pleasure of observing a female Sumatra orangutan in an enclosed habitat. The zookeeper asked another observer to pull out her gum and stretch it out in front of the female. The zookeeper claimed that the orangutan liked to see how things work, such as gum.
The Hylobatida symphalangus, also known as the CMA, the only true brachyters in the primate family, are some of the most interesting primates. Often heard singing a loud whooping sound, they produce this in the wild for border-maintaining purposes, fending off predators. Between the CMA, dimorphism is not something that is shown. Shared responsibilities are often common. No dominance is shown between a coupled pair. If there are 3 in a group, one is likely a child and is treated as such by the parent until they migrate.
Here we have the colobus. Overall, they eat a lot of leaves, about 1/4 of their body weight. They do this so that they can get enough nutrients. They also have specialized stomachs that can digest all of this foliage. They live in tropical and subtropical places. They also spend a lot of their time sitting in trees where they can do so comfortably because of their ischial callosities. Early in the morning, they let out a vocalization. Colobus are diurnal. We'll be looking at the black and white colobus, the red colobus, and the olive colobus. The black and white colobus, otherwise known as Colobus guereza, are found in Central Africa and are mostly arboreal and tend to walk on its arms and legs instead of swinging. Their coloring helps them to stay hidden from predators. In small groups of 3 to 15, one male lives with many females and their children. At times, conflict may arise between the male and his male children. Females share childcare duties. Black and white colobus can breed all the time as females are sexually mature at 4 years old and males at 6. However, they only have one offspring at a time. The procolobus, or red colobus, is found on the equator in Africa. A lot are found in rainforests as well as savanna, woodland, mangrove swamp, and floodplains. These colobus live in larger groups of 12 to 82 and are multi-male and multi-female. Dominant hierarchy is seen with them. The red colobus can also breed all the time, and mothers take care of their offspring for the first few months. They are not defensive of their range. These diurnal colobus search for food in smaller groups. With age, females leave their birth group while men stay. The olive colobus, or Procolobus verus, live in multi-male groups of 10 to 15 and are unique in the fact that their offspring are carried in the mouths of their mothers. The highland or mountain gorilla, known as Gorilla berengei, located in Central East Africa, and the lowland gorilla, or gorilla of East Africa. All live in rainforests. Although some people fear them, they are called gentle giants for a reason. If provoked, they will first use movements such as chest beating to ward off their enemies. Gorillas are terrestrial, quadruple climbers, and knuckle walkers. They are diurnal. They live in small groups of 3 to 40. The male silverback is the leader and protector and is in charge of breeding. Other males are inferior blackbacks. In the absence of the silverback, the blackback may take over, or females and their offspring will find another group. The larger a male is, the more attractive he is, as he can better protect others. In order to attract a male, a female may use different behaviors such as following him. Mothers care for their children and have one offspring after 9 months, and these offspring begin to eat food on their own after 3 to 4 years. When competition arises between males, one may kill the young of the other. Gorillas often groom. They sleep in trees. However, the male silverback will sleep on the ground as he is very heavy, almost 2 times the weight of a female. As you can see, sexual dimorphism is very present in these primates. Gorillas spend a lot of their day looking for food and are herbivores, but their specific diets may change based on location. They may travel from 9 to 14 square miles per day and are not defensive of their range.